Good morning, my dear friends and faculty from Chain University. Good evening to my students in Christy Jayanti College, the School of Management. And today we are going to have the case study discussion on the Dabur. The case study has been titled as the drones of Dabur. This is the concluding part of what we have already discussed about the Dabur. Okay, I welcome the faculty members from Appalachian University, North Carolina, and Christy Jayanti faculty members from Bangalore. This case study is about the Dabur. This is a very old company in India. It was formed during the British period and it was having its origin from the Kolkata. In those days we used to call it as Kolkata. Let us see what happened in the Dabur, the previous stories of the Dabur. Our students presented the team presented the case study well. They gone through the different types of insight also. I thank the entire students team. Even yesterday they have presented their case well. Today also they have presented their case well. And I thank all the participants who helped to present this case study successfully. The team has presented well. Both they have gone through the previous literature as well as the what is the happening at present, especially in case of the technology. If you gone through that case, we identified different type of phenomenon here. First one is Dabur already started marketing in case of the urban places and they are targeting towards the Kirana stores in India. Kirana stores means small stores in India. But in case of India, this Dabur is having around 62% share in rural India. Due to this COVID issue, they are unable to transport the stock to the rural India. How they have to do? That is the question. They are having a very good intelligence network. It is supported by emotional intelligence. It was created by a very big IT company and they are enjoying the entire supply chain network with the help of the system. That is the online and real-time supply management system networking. Now, the phenomenon, that is the question is how they are going to manage the outbound supply chain to the rural people. That is the question mark. Let us see the panel opinion from the Dabur marketing department. Our students also presented and very good insight about the Dabur case study. Let us going to see the panel opinion from the Dabur, what they have suggested for both urban as well as the rural market of Dabur in India as well as for the other countries also. There is global level. For the urban networking, they clearly identified the Kirana stores. During this COVID period, they clearly seen that after the lockdown 3, so number of Kirana stores were opened, but the malls are not opened. That is the issue. So what Dabur decided, with the help of the e-commerce networking, they used to target the people from the urban places, as well as they are going to open the Kirana stores. You might have gone through the case. Even the managing director of the Dabur is telling the same thing. They decided to open the Kirana store for themselves, and this Kirana store is going to be linked for the urban. So this is an sample of the Kirana stores in which Dabur is targeting. It's not a big mall, it is just in front of the some of the stores. And with the help of their own networking system, they used to call it as emotional intelligence has been connected with the artificial intelligence. This network is used by the Dabur to connect the Kirana stores directly. And they are also using the electronic platform. Even the Amazon they are also using the direct sales with that one. Because in urban places there are no issues for supply, they are able to get the supply immediately through the networking, either by roadways or by their own store. So how they planned? This is directly connected, and they established already few Kirana stores for themselves, and this market started functioning by May 10th itself. And we have to wait and see how it is working. And it is having very good response as per the present report. For the rural people, they wish to target them. How to target the rural people? Because there is no network, transport network is poor. The private buses as well as the government network of bus transportation is not working. Usually in case of rural places in India, the shopkeepers used to depend upon the rural networking government owned services, but unfortunately it is not working. So before targeting entirely the rural people, they created very good ad campaign. It is not only designed for rural but also for urban, and they are giving importance to urban people are sending quickly, but with the help of self-help group in the rural places, they wish to create some advertisements. Very good promotional media by the Dabur. For the Dabur Amla hair oil, here they get the sample of one product, Dabur Amla hair oil. They link with the advertising agency, Olive Delhi, and they created a new campaign in the social networking and linking the self-help group directly, because they are already having some linkages with the self-help group. This campaign has been named as Champi. Even they branded the campaign. Champi is nothing but an promotional campaign designed in the social media, because due to lockdown in India, most of them are sitting inside the home, and they are creating very good social affinity among the family members. Now all the family members are sitting inside that one. If there is any fun things are happening, and they asked to have a video clippings and send it to the Dabur. And they used to publish with the help of the social media, and most of them use the Dabur product before taking the video clippings, and they said this campaign worked well because most of the citizens are inside the home. Urban, they have received a good response. Even in rural, they used to target. With the help of this small self-help group, and they are already having linkage with the small help self-help group through their inbound logistics for getting the medicinal herbs from the village sites. They called them and asked them to join in the Champi campaign. It worked well for the first week of May. Let us see how it is working. You can see in this media. This is social media, that is Facebook media created by the Dabur. Some of the posting has been mentioned by the people. Dabur clearly integrated everything and posted in their Facebook. You can go through that one, how they created. Yes, this is an ad campaign created in the brand name called Champi. They created such type of event and it reached both urban and rural. Then, as per the panel members, they are clearly mentioning that why can't we can explore new method of supply chain and link with the inbound and outbound logistics with help of self-help group. That research was already done in the year 2016. One of the organization, one of the academic education unit, they clearly studied for the purpose of rural marketing, we can use this self-help group. This concept has been re-engineered by the Dabur team to link the self-help group. They decided how to link the self-help group. You can see already Dabur is engaging with the self-help group in the CSR arm. They used to call it a Sandesh. Sandesh is a CSR unit of Dabur which linked with the rural people in India. And especially in case of 5 villages, they are very good. They constructed the toilets, everything, and they already joined hands with the rural women. They are CSRV. And that is the backbone. Already they are having this type of CSR networking. And another thing, they are also having adult education centers and they are having their own self-help group. These groups have been identified by the Dabur. Why can't we can link and integrate this type of entire self-help group and rural people join with the Dabur supply chain team? It worked well. You can see that one. They created the supply chain networking with the help of the self-help groups. Here they clearly mention how they created the self-help group clusters. They are already having the self-help group clusters in India by procuring the materials from them. Because Dabur is already engaging with the raw materials, that is medicinal herbs. These medicinal plants are located throughout India in rural places. For that purpose, they are already having this link. They used to call it as value chain governance. Now, this value chain governance has been identified the Dabur to send the products. They linked with the self-help group and the rural transportation is made it possible now. In the lockdown 4.0, they except in containment zones, the people are permitted to travel. This self-help group is taking the risk as well as the challenging factor of bringing the Dabur goods to them. That is how the Dabur managed the supply chain network and now they started that one. Let us wait and see how it is working in the Indian platform or Indian diaspora in lockdown 4.0 also. So based upon this case study, you must know about the first Indian situation. Then you must know how the supply chain has been differentiated by the Dabur in rural places and urban places. They are having different network. They are also having their own networking with help of artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence. But during the COVID period, they faced the problem. First week, they suffered, but after the lockdown 1.0, when lockdown 2.0 begins, they realized how to work. They created a new strategy and it started working well. For the urban platform, they created a good supply chain by linking the e-commerce activities as well as joining with the Kirana stores. For the rural people, they identified a networking with the help of self-help group and they joined hands with the self-help group. And they created a new supply chain because self-help group is already linked with their channel in the inbound logistics for procuring the medicinal herbs. They wish to utilize effectively. That is the panel suggestion. I hope our students will also have an add-on point with this one. With this, we will conclude that one. And this is an interesting case study because this Dabur is 135 years old. That's why they mentioned born in the by-lanes of Calcutta to the leader of today. They are able to even define the performance in difficult times. That is how Dabur managed. I hope you will enjoy this case study. I thank the participants, the faculty members in both Krishna Jayanti as well as from the apply chain. Namaste, Jai Hind, thank you, bye bye.